Hello, my name is Darryl Robert Schoon, and I'm here with author Ralph Foster. Ralph is not only an author of this extraordinary book, Fiat Paper Money. When I ran across this book, it altered my thinking about money. I already knew it, much of what was the general outline, but to read the history of fiat money, where it started, and he leads to no conclusions in his book. He just states what happened. But the reader cannot escape the fact that there is a conclusion, that there has been a conclusion for every fiat currency that's ever been printed, and that today that same conclusion is going to happen to the ones we have already. Now, Mr. Foster is not only an author, he's a proprietor of the Berkeley Coin and Stamp Shop. He deals a lot in the secondary market in gold and silver coins, and he's got his finger on the pulse of the market. And I always have found it to be a privilege and an honor to meet with this man and just pick his brains and find out what his thinking is. So, here we go.
Hello. Well, I'm excited about one aspect. I've made a change in my book, the Fiat Paper Money book. The last section came from something I've totally overlooked but remember quite well throughout history. It was May 1965, Johnson's Coinage Act, when the silver coins were taken out of our coinage. Enabled you not to have silver coins, enabling you not to have future exchange, because the precious metals in the coins themselves offered future exchange regardless of a government mandate or a government fiat. We addressed Johnson's speech, and it won't come out into my 2013 edition sometime in the spring of 2012, but I'm including the new section with all new orders of the book. It'll give you an enlightening what role you may play and how the conclusion, as Darryl mentioned, may affect you. We will all be affected, we all have been affected, but it's merely citing what has happened in the past with good primary resources, source material, and good footnotes and good scholarship. I'll leave the rest to Darryl. Yes.
In his notes, Ralph pointed out that when Johnson instituted the Coinage Act, which is it's an abomination, basically. It was an announcement that the United States was no longer going to put anything of value in its coins. All right, and they did. They just stripped silver out of the coins. It was an affirmation of the old saying that bad money drives out good. And this was really the act where all silver left the U.S. Coin shop. Now, what he pointed out, though, is that the bags of that silver that were in existence then are now selling for 30 times their face value.
They have gone that high.
They have gone that high.
Yes.
All right? And so he took silver out of the coins, and the value of those coins has exploded. Why? Because the value of your money has gone down. That's exactly why. The value of the silver has gone up, the value of your U.S. currency has gone down, and that is exactly what Johnson did in 1965. Stunning.
In his speech, he mentions that the value of silver will never exceed the value of the base metal composite coinage. An interesting statement, but just a statement, not the conclusion which we're facing at the moment. Where we'll go from here and what the markets will do, I don't know, and I don't care to talk about that. But if you don't have something that'll give you future exchange, you're lacking and you're at the mercy of the marketplace.
This is really what we're talking about. And this is the point of Mr. Foster's extraordinary book. And that is that what once was money had value. We replaced that value, silver and gold coins, with paper and coins that have no silver or gold content in them. What you're holding now are exchange coupons. You are no longer holding money. You're holding coupons that you can exchange for goods today. It is the history of fiat currencies, because that's what these are, that throughout history in every day and age, this kind of exchange, these kind of coupons became worthless. And that is why I can only recommend for those interested and serious about money, and you should be too, to read Mr. Foster's book. This is once again, Fiat Paper Money, and he's got the quotes from Johnson that will be sent with it. And I want to thank you again Mr. Foster, for this opportunity. This is an author in my book who has written probably one of the most important books of this century. Thank you.